What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Rod. Just before I start this video, bro, I got some audio issues going on while I'm talking. So if y'all hear the mic distort a little bit, then yeah, bro, that's what's going on. I don't know why that's happening, but it's happening. I'm gonna have to fix that soon, bro. I thought I fixed it, but I didn't. Make sure y'all tap in with all the stories. That's it. That's all I want to say. All right, let's get it. What's up, YouTube, man? We back, bro. We back. So yeah, bro, today I kind of just want to give y'all a different perspective on my life. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I've spent 2 years on YouTube, bro. That's so crazy, bro. Bro, we going crazy, bro. Like, and the fact that y'all still here supporting me, I'm just so thankful. I wanted to use this video to just, I don't know, bro. Like, I can't even. When it come to like my overall support, y'all buying my drum kits, y'all tapping into my YouTube videos, my live streams, and bro, we literally almost at 10,000 subscribers, bro. That's so crazy, and I just can't thank y'all enough, man. First of all, before I continue this video, I want to thank Will and all the Triple B members. I want to thank Cash Gang, all the members. You know what I'm saying? It's been a wonderful time. Just taking my time editing these videos and doing YouTube, and like, I don't know, man, it's just been a vibe, bro. I can't explain it. Like, I just been doing this for a long time, and I got a real passion for editing videos. All of the placements I got in 2025 was just so crazy alone. I got that Young Nudie Paradise, that 17 with Kid Hazel and Jonas Lee, the first song on the album. I got that Offset Haunted by Fame, Fashion Icon produced by me and DJ. Then we got Lancey Foe, White Tea produced by me and Murder. We got Mexico Joe Hype produced by me, Bait Brazy and Love. I was on D-Dot's album Beamer 7. I did Mexico Joe again. Like I was on his album as well as the single, the Height joint. And then I had the Offset Fashion Icon music video. Y'all can go peep that. I was on T-Hood album Zombies Never Die. I posted that on my Instagram. I released that Glick Man 2 album. I released Glick God 2, the Soundkit. Hood Politics with me and Murder Beats and Pooh on the beat. Big Sean and Babyface Ray. Getting a song with Big Sean and Babyface Ray on the same song is freaking crazy to me. Like, that's like a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because I don't even sit in the studio with these people, and I just send out loops all the time. So and I haven't met Murder in real life yet. So yeah, man, I got one with Duke Deuce. Rebirth, number 6, Go Crazy. I did the full beat, you know, it was just me. I was on the 2K26 soundtrack, bro. I co-produced Law and Order by Jello, and that's the same album. He released that as a single. And then I was on another song called Policies. I think that was an intro to the song. Then I got my album, Art of War. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that did that. I released John Glick 6. I did Slick Season 2 with MAF T-Ski. I got 2 on there. Chris Beck and Freestyle, produced by me and Audio Jack. And then going all the way back to my first album, Glick Man 1, that was insane. You know what I'm saying? Then we got Baby Drill, Cry for Help. Like, that was crazy, bro. I did Get Back Game with Kid Hazel and Jonas Lee. Then I had I got one with Scar Lord. That was in like May. BTC, produced by me and Plague. That's, shout out my boy Plague. He's real cool, man. Then bro, I got one with DDG and the Baby. That song called Motion. I did that with Chef and Einer Banks on DDG's Blame the Chat album. That ended up being top 200 on the Billboard, I think. Don't quote me on that. Me and AyeShark released the Cookout Zenology Bank. That was crazy, bro. I released Brain Rot, the Soundkit, and then I was on FAF2, Your Body's Calling, produced by me and Westside Kari. That was number 4 on the album with Jacquees and Dej Loaf, bro. It's crazy. And I think that was it, bro. Like, that's all the placements I got in 2025, and the kits that I dropped, and the albums that I dropped, and the albums that I was on. I think I was on a couple of other D-Dot albums like Beamer 5 and Beamer 6. And then, you know, I got a whole bunch of other records that I didn't even talk about because I can't even think of them because there's so many, bro. But you know, I don't want to spend too much time talking about my records. I just wanted y'all to all of my like biggest accomplishments in 2025 that I'm grateful about. Aside from me going crazy on YouTube and just releasing a whole bunch of videos and streaming and stuff and making kit sales, I've had a lot of success in the music industry, even in my rap career. Like I don't even consider myself a rapper, bro. I don't. But like, dude, across all platforms, including SoundCloud, I have 78k streams, bro. Like that's insane. But I released 3 albums and I got my like inner support base, and I don't know why, like how my songs get this type of reach or how it gets playlisted or anything. I just wanted to release it and say, look, I want my people to go listen to this album. And you know, I think because people listen to each song, it just multiplies, and you know, that's what happens. But I'm just grateful either way. I really don't care, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that's cool that I can rap over my own beats and post it for fun. Other than that, bro, it's like if I had to reflect on a couple things that motivated me right in 2025, a big thing that motivated me is my relationship with my mother. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that. Because me and my mother are so close, like we stay with each other in this apartment, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I basically she's a hard worker, you know what I'm saying? She works in a medical field, and I have to be there for her because she works double shifts and she works long hours, and she don't really have nobody else to take care of her except for me, you know what I'm saying? So I just think because I'm here for her, it makes it easier for her. You know, I can get her lunches for work, I can do the heavy lifting, I can, you know what I'm saying, all the stuff that, you know, my mother is like 57, bro, you know what I'm saying? So I literally have to be there for her, or else she's, you know what I'm saying, she's not gonna have nobody, because she don't, you know, she recently went through a life-changing event, and like, you know, I had to be there. Nobody else could be there, bro. So I didn't really have nothing else to be motivated about. And another thing that motivated me in 2025 was in 2024 I was trying to apply for jobs and I couldn't get in any jobs, and I did that same thing in 2023 and it wasn't working. I was applying for like 200-300 jobs and I wasn't getting no jobs, bro. I was not getting no freaking jobs. And so like, I don't know why it was like that, but that motivated me to be like, okay, you know what, if I'm gonna do this, I really gotta take the risk of sitting at home and trying to make a living off of this. And it's gonna take a few years for people to acknowledge my work and that I'm so consistent and that I release kits and that I like rapping and I release my songs and stuff like that because I just like my voice. Like, it's gonna take people a while to get accustomed to what I want to do, and it's gonna take a while for me to evolve, you know what I'm saying? And I just knew that. I knew what was gonna come. I had to like build myself. I talk about this thing where like creating a formula for yourself is better than just having a method. You can have a method, but before I got organized, I had to create a formula for myself. I was unemployed. I was like, I have to create a mindset to where no matter what time I wake up, no matter what time I do what I need to do to evolve, make videos, make kits, make IG reels, make whatever it was, whatever I need to do to evolve, it was gonna take me hours and hours and hours and hours. And when I was satisfied doing what I needed to do, that's when I laid down. Sonically, the beats I was rendering, the better I got, the more satisfied I was. So that's the best way I can explain it, bro. I can't explain it no other way. I was just like, how can I like evolve in the most pure way possible without trying to always look up tutorials? I like discovering, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was like, you know, that stage of my life because, you know, I didn't have the best upbringing, and so that forced me to challenge myself to do these things. But dude, like, I'm from Hustler City, bro. Like, I'm from Detroit, so you gotta have your shit together. You gotta do something. If it ain't a job, if it ain't anything else, you gotta do something, you know what I'm saying? Me, I don't involve myself in criminal activity. But nah, I mean, like, I used to do crazy stuff, but like, I changed, my life changed, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like, bro, like, I don't have to like have a job no more. I don't have to wake up and clock in. I don't have to wake up and get out in the cold and stand outside and dry cars off outside at the car wash no more, like I was in 2021. I don't gotta do customer service. I don't gotta stand outside and get signatures for people no more. bro, I used to be broke, chat. I used to be so broke, bro. And now I'm not satisfied. It's other people that think I made it, but like I set the bar so much higher for myself than what I'm already doing. And I can see the vision, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's about it. And then last year, bro, I didn't have no car. I didn't have no car for years, chat. I didn't have no car, bro, that whole time. You know, a lot of people, when they grow up and they start wanting to go to college, they gifted a car and they taught how to drive and this and that and the third. That's not really how I was raised. I was raised like, you got to do chores all the way until you 18, and then when you 18, figure it out. Really, what I wanted to do, the reason why I wanted to move away from my other situation in Detroit is because I ain't like it. I moved away, and then I was still in my senior year in high school when I moved to the Burbs with my mom before we were in our new living situation. That's where I got my first placement, the Fugazi with Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? That was my very first placement, my first and almost biggest placement, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. It's like, stream wise, that was like probably like the biggest placement I ever got, and that was like all the way back in 2018. I was still in high school, bro. Like, I was 1 year away from graduating. That song came out. Like, that's crazy. And you know, it was a lot of stuff I didn't realize about the industry back then. Now I realize a lot. The tables have turned. You know what I'm saying? The tables have definitely turned.
The tables have 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 turned.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, you know, but yeah, bro, I didn't have no car. Like, I didn't have no money. You know what I'm saying? Now I got a car and I got me some little bread. You feel me? Like, I'm grateful, bro. I'm so grateful that I get to like just chill and just, you know, stream and laugh with y'all and make beats and have funny times and ban people.
The tables have turned.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's fun, bro. It's just fun. This whole thing is just fun, bro. I really want to show y'all my space as far as like my setup is concerned, to give y'all like a view of what I look at when I'm creating. So like, you know, I got my handy dandy hand sanitizer. I always have water on me. I got that thing on me at all times. I always got the MIDI, you know what I'm saying, on me. Then I got the little soundboard right here.
The tables have turned.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, this basically, you know, 2 monitors up there, and then I got my 1 monitor right here, you know, and that's basically it. That's my setup, except, you know, I got this PC right here, whatever, my USB stuff right here, you know, HDMI's plugged in, you know, I got my outlets and stuff like that, and yeah, bro, that's basically my setup. Oh yeah, this handy dandy thing right here, I'm always using this, you feel me? And then I got, whenever my setup get a little dirty, I got wipes like right there, and I just wipe my setup off. But yeah, bro, that's how I'm living, bro. That's how I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? That's my setup. And you know, I got these right here, you know what I'm saying? I really need to work on my room, because, you know, I don't know why, bro. I don't never be like freaking doing nothing in my room. Like, I got post pictures and stuff I ain't never put up. I just fixed this lamp and put it up. You know, I've been having my TV for a little minute now. I've been playing Midnight Club and stuff like that, bro. Like, I don't know what. I just ain't never, other than get some more synthesizers, which I haven't done yet because I've been paying bills. Y'all know how that get. Other than that, bro, you know, it's my TV. And then I got an Xbox and a PlayStation. I think y'all can see that. But yeah, bro. That's basically my room. You know, that's how I'm living. That's how I'm coming. You feel me? You know, I kind of had to, I showed my setup before, but not really. Yeah, if y'all got any questions about my setup, y'all can ask me in the comments and stuff. But yeah, bro, I just really appreciate this community and like everything that it's giving me. I'm still fixing my camera. Oh my god, bro, I'm so grateful for all of my supporters, bro. I would not be here if it wasn't for y'all, bro. Oh god, like, if I had to reflect on the times where I did have block and the negative things that affected my life, I had some life-changing events the year before 2025. So my little nephew passed away, and then I had a couple things happen during the year. You know, I had a breakup situation, I had like, you know, family issues and things of that nature that I was going through, and I didn't let none of that breaking me at all. I was just like, you know what, bro, I'm not gonna let this consume me, even though I've already been through a whole bunch of tragedy. I'm gonna just keep working. I'm gonna keep uploading videos. I'm gonna keep making TikToks. I'm gonna keep making IG reels. I'm gonna keep streaming on YouTube, and I used to stream on Twitch, but I don't anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna keep streaming and just trying to make. I'm gonna just try to make positivity out of my life. And like ever since I started doing this, everything changed. Nah, bro, listen. All I really the biggest thing that I ever did as a producer was just send out loops, bro. Send out loops. Every time I have sent out loops, something has happened. Something always happens when I send out loops, bro. So like I never second guess how good my loops are. I just, whatever melody I feel like is nice enough and is good enough to put in the pack, I just put it in there. I don't even think about it. I just put it in there. You know what I'm saying? If you consistent, somebody will use your loop that you didn't think was good, and that might be the biggest record of your career, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like we literally almost at 10K. We almost at 10K subs. I just hit 13K on the gram. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? My gram is like real active. Everybody is peeping everything I'm doing, and it's just so cool, bro. It's just so cool because I'm just in my own little spot, and this is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. Y'all see the way I'm presenting everything, you know what I'm saying? And I really hope it's inspiring to the producer community, because that's all I ever wanted to do, was just inspire, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, YouTube ain't for everybody. Chasing the industry placements ain't for everybody neither. And you just have to figure out what you want to do, and just put your mind to it, and set goals, set timers. You know what I'm saying? Wake up at the right time. Just feel something. Feel like you have to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like I would say the number one biggest secret though, and I wanted to say this subject for the best for last, bro. Like, dude, the number one biggest secret is God, bro. I stayed prayed up the whole year. I might have not prayed every night. I might have not prayed every day I woke up, but that's what my belief is. Now, I'm not like a church person. I don't go to church because I don't believe in the building. And I don't believe in being the building. I believe that the building is really in me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't necessarily consider myself super duper religious, you know what I'm saying? But I know that I serve a bigger purpose, and I know that we were created by something, or at least that's what I believe. I don't know what y'all believe, but ever since I just stayed prayed up, whatever I was praying to, you know what I'm saying? Which my belief is that I was praying to God, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though like I'm not super duper leaning towards any religion, I still believe there is a God. So I was definitely praying to God and just staying focused, and that's what kept me aligned with what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. My dad bought me this MIDI keyboard, and I've been using it ever since. And I've learned my scales on here. I've learned music theory on here. I've learned all of my individual keys on here. I've learned every single one of my interpolations on here. I've learned everything by just using this, and it's evolved me melodically, and it's made me more interactive with the way I make music. So I would suggest y'all get a MIDI keyboard or any type of board or synthesizer, because dude, like I got this from my homie Jordan Foxhouse. I've used it. I don't necessarily like how like everything sounds, and I want newer boards with more knobs in them and stuff. But like, bro, get you some boards, chat, please. Like, I know I got 2 boards right here and I don't use them, but they not new. You know what I'm saying? I just ripped the tag. I might as well take it off. But yeah, just put it right there, whatever. Actually, I'll say this. Yeah, like my dad, rest in peace my dad, man, but my dad was a big part of my musical journey growing up. You know what I'm saying? So like he had a Yamaha Motif 6, and he had an MPC 1000 in his basement, and he had a MacBook, and like he had big old speakers, he had amps, he had guitars, basses, he had a CD collection, he had a DVD collection in another room. Like, it was nothing but entertainment for me growing up. So I had no choice but to be like a visual artist and to be good at audio production, because like I'm hearing music in the background playing, my dad just like noticing everything. So then I started to notice everything. He asking me questions, like he would tell me, what's this note? They was trying to make me sing. like I ain't like doing that. When I got older, when I got like 12, I started being on some hood shit, so I stopped doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, bro, like I was like deeply involved, like when it come to like soul, jazz, R&B, trap music, all of that. Like my pops and my brothers is like the biggest influences in me when it comes to music. Like, so I had no choice to be musically inclined. Even my mom, like the different music she would listen to, because my mom was hip to all of the albums that was coming out in like the early 2000s and the 2010s and stuff like that. I found out what Kanye West Diamonds from Sierra Leone was from my mom. So when you get all of that inspiration and you just hear all of these things, it makes you want to do stuff in different scales, and it makes you want to make different types of music. So like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could just go on and on and on, but I ain't finna do that. But like, when it come to my family, bro, I would say my dad, my two brothers was using FL back in the day. When they was staying on Southwest, they used to use FL9, bro. Like, and I was watching them use it, and I'm like, bro, this look crazy. Like, I want to know how to make beats too. And like, I remembered what Fruity Loops was, and somebody helped me crack FL Studio in like 2014, and that's how I got it. And that's how I started using FL. I was uploading all of my beats to SoundCloud, bro. And back then, bro, my name was Raymond on the track, like my government whole name. Like, yeah, that was crazy, bro. You know, and I was uploading to SoundCloud and YouTube years and years and years, and then I just started meeting people. That's how I met Young Keo, Electo, and like a lot of other people. Lucrative, bro. Like, all of these people is like OGs that's been in the industry for a long time, and I just so happen to be one of them people as well. So like, I had no choice but to be great at what I do, because I had friends that was great at what they did, and they inspired me to get better at what I do. So like, you know what I'm saying? Just, man, create yourself a little friend group, man. You never know who gonna meet who. You never know if you gonna meet somebody or you gonna get a connection or a placement, because your work speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? So the more work you put in, and the more you keep your head down and just don't even talk, bro. You don't even gotta say nothing, bro. I didn't start really popping my shit until I started seeing results. I can back up everything I say now, but I just look at I look at it like basketball, bro. Look at the industry like basketball and boxing. You can get a knockout, you can get a score. All you gotta do is play defense, and you're gonna win the championship, bro. You gotta play good defense, you gotta play good offense. Just make sure your business is right. Get you MLC, BMI, DistroKid. Get your song trust, bro. Make sure you stay looking up how to like get your royalties together and everything, bro, because that's very important. And you know, your marketing as a producer, that's so important, bro. That's so important. Your brand and the way you look to your audience and your fan base is very important. Never, ever, 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 ever underestimate how much influence you can bring upon artists and producers and other creators and visual artists and graphic artists and regular people that ain't never did nothing. It's always new people. You don't even have to inspire producers. You can inspire other people to just stay motivated, bro. So just keep that in mind when you're doing all of this, man. Just do good business, make good relationships, bro. Travel every once in a while, show your face, let people know you exist, let people know you outside, man. You know, I met AyeShark, dude, when I was in Atlanta. I met Beat Out again for the second time when I was in Atlanta. I was at his crib. I met Young Keo in 2020 for the first time. I saw him again in 2023, and then in 2025 I saw him again. I met AP in 2020, and then I met him again in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Dude, like, you have to show your face. You have to show your face and pull up every once in a while and do what you want to do. If you want to chase the industry, by all means. Me, that wasn't for me, and it didn't start being for me until I started making sound kits and content. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, man, I freaking love y'all, dude. I freaking love y'all. All of these videos that I've been making, all of the support that I've been getting, bro, I cannot like wrap my mind around these things. Like, it's so overwhelming, the amount of support I've been getting. I haven't even reached my peak yet on YouTube or as a producer, in my opinion. So, man, thank y'all, bro. Thank y'all. And continue to stay motivated, bro. And, man, just stay tapped in, bro. I got a lot going on. I got a lot about to drop. I got Art of War 2 on the way. I got John Glick 7 on the way. More YouTube videos on the way. More streams on the way, man. Stay tapped in. Make sure y'all keep them notifications on, bro. Y'all tap in. Other than that, man, I'm about to be out of here. I got a movie to catch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be out this month. Like, shout out everybody that makes me great, man. And we out this bitch. Nah, saying. Glick gang.